What's up, y'all? Driving the rental, class seats, you know. So Ford buys my truck back, Ford buys my truck back as a lemon last year due to this rattle that they can't fix. And my new one, my 2020 Lariat, same issue, same exact issue. We're going back and forth to Ford. We're replacing VCT, timing, tension, cam tensioners, all that stuff. Just replacing all of it through Ford again on the new truck. Been sitting down, going back and forth with service, with tuners, all these different people, and it's your VCT assembly. Long story short, man, I truly think that it has to do with Ford's tuning and their stock tune and emissions requirements when these things are cold. A lot of guys, they don't have these issues with a different tune, so we're gonna replace our VCTs on the truck, and we're gonna fuck it. We're gonna put the Supercharger on it, tune it, and we're gonna start this thing. I'm over it. I want my truck back, and I'm ready to have some fun, man. So I think what I'm going to wind up doing, I think I'm going to wind up actually doing an Oz tune through Ken, and I think I'm actually going to go through Killer Performance as well with Curtis Smith, and see do kind of like a side-by-side analysis, if you will, on the tunes. I don't necessarily think one's going to be better than the other. I would expect the truck to obviously run a little bit different, probably have a little bit different shift points, that kind of stuff. We'll see how it goes, but I am willing to, I guess, do the long and short and kind of look into Lund platform, look into Oz, see which one we like, go from there. Probably going to wind up, my only concern with doing the Lund thing down the road is I'm really liking Jamie Decker's fuel pump, returnless fuel pump system. So I've heard some things that Lund might not touch it, doesn't want to touch it, or Ken and his guys do. So we'll see how it goes. Wish me luck. Blower's going on today, just doing oil pump gears, crank sprocket, and from there we'll see what to do next. Plates got ordered for the truck last night. So we are going with either all Z's for sleeper, or we're going to be doing, because it seemed like pretty much everything was taken, and I couldn't really do anything like one F-150 related, any hyphens, dots, like a period or anything like that. So we're going to try for either all Z's, it's going to be sleeper, or we're going to go with 5 Yodi and see what we get. So when we get those bad boys in, throw them on the truck, custom plates, and it's got the headlights already. So next we're probably going to wind up doing probably catch can, honestly, keep that shit out of the motor. And then from there, probably wind up being, probably do a level on the truck, but I'm actually probably going to remove the block out of the back. So just drop the rear that 1.25 inches. And then from there, probably do wheels and tires, try to get this thing ready to go. A little bit quick, just lighten it up some. Still kind of torn on ultimately whether I'm going to lift the truck and do, like an off-road setup, or what I'm going to do, but I guess more to be determined on that as time develops. We'll see what we do. What's up, y'all? All right, so taking a while to get stuff in from Ford. Working on just getting some gaskets and some last minute things. Got the intake phasers in for the truck. I am through Kansas right now on my way to Nebraska. In the loaner. Thank you, Pat, for permission. So right now oh, coyote, look it up. I don't know if I got him or not. Almost hit a coyote. Well, that's what we're out here for, right? Coyote. So anyways, I'm on my way to Nebraska, out to a small place called Stratton. It's actually a little town outside of an area that I'm familiar with. Not a whole lot of people there. Good people there, though. I'm going to meet a guy. He's got some personal stuff going on, so he wound up selling his truck. It's kind of out here a ways. I mean, there's really not much going on out here. They got to drive to Denver for a lot of stuff. And it's a 4-hour drive one way. So today is a day where I'm in the truck, phone calls, emails, that kind of stuff. Was kind of working towards getting myself to a point where I could just take kind of a day off of work. Well, at least just, be on the phone in the truck and make it out. So with that being said, this guy has Shelby F-150 wheels, some Federal, I think it said Coragia MT tires, Coragia, something like that. I don't know. I've never heard of them. I personally have never run Federals. But he had some personal stuff going on, had to sell his truck, take stuff off his truck. So I'm going to go take a look at it. My plan is, and this thing actually comes with TPMS sensors, and he's got the matching locking lugs. So with that being said, there's also a leveling kit that he's got. So the tires that are on this thing, these MTs, are 33 1250 R20 tires. So I'm going to be probably posting those up for sale. Just because I'm not an MT guy. I do way too much driving. I mean, on average, I put over 3,000 miles a month on my truck. So with that being said, I'm going to be looking at an AT tire. I've been doing some research as far as speed ratings, that kind of stuff, seeing what tires I can get away with that I like. It's kind of a more aggressive tread, but also has a higher speed rating. Looks like, of course, the Toyo's the most expensive tire you can run, which I've run. I love them. They're a great tire. I had some Falken Wildpeak AT3Ws on my Cummins and thought that it was a better tire, personally. Didn't really sacrifice much as far as snow or rain, my opinion. But damn, them things lasted forever. So with that being said, the Wildpeaks, I think they're rated to like 108 miles an hour. The Toyos, I think I can go up to 118 in an AT tire. There is a company that I'd never heard of. I'd have to look it up. I'll post a link on the tire when I get this video edited and put together and all that kind of stuff. But there's actually an AT tire out there that's rated to 130 miles an hour for a truck. So hang on, got wide load, big ass coming through here. This little EcoBoost moves, I'll give it that. The truck's gonna wind up having just a level kit on it for now. I'm gonna do a 33. Personally, I think I'm actually gonna go with like a 285/65 R20, which equates to like a 34 1/4-ish inch tire. It's about 11 1/4 wide, so it's not quite 12 1/2. I don't want the 12 1/2 personally. I think it's a little much, especially because I'm planning on having this truck haul ass. It's already a light truck. The 12 1/2 I think might just get a little outside of what I want it to do. So I think a 34 by 11 and change is going to be a good tire on the truck. All the research that I've done with this rim that I'm doing with this offset, so it's a plus 12 millimeter offset. should keep the tire pretty well tucked under the truck within the wheel well, and I shouldn't have to do any crash bar cutting, really any cutting. It shouldn't rub even at full lock on like a max tilt. I might get a small amount of rubbing, but I mean, if I do, I'll figure out what to do from there. I hate that stuff, but was pretty excited with the actual deal itself. So what it wound up being, I've got 5 Shelby F-150 CS44 wheels with a 12mm offset. It's the Shelby Bomb, I think is what they call them. Anyways, it's a 20-inch rim. And so I've got 5 of those. It actually came with a spare, all with sensors. The 4 Federal tires. The spare rim does not have a tire on it, which is fine by me because I'm not going to be using those tires anyways. I'm going to be selling those and my takeoffs, taking that cash, and then I should only be out a couple $100, depending on what tire I go with. If I go with the Toyos, I'd probably be out like $400 or $500 by the time this is all said and done. So it was actually a good deal. It worked out for me. It worked out for him. He's had it listed for a while because he's so far out here. So I got a pretty good deal on it. And once I get my truck back this upcoming week, blower on it, we're gonna be just doing the level kit in front of the house. I'll do a time-lapse video of that. Throw the tires on it, figure out the whole tire situation, get that sucker lined up, get them balanced, and we're gonna go haul ass, get a tune on it. And then from there, it's probably gonna be getting those cats off of it, drive shaft, and then fuel, and then from there, we're really gonna have some fun. Excited, man. Rims, perfect condition. Tires are like brand new. They've got maybe 2,000, maybe 3,000 miles on them. $900. I'm super excited. It was a drive. I mean, it's 4 hours one way. Guy was super nice. Met him and his dad. Awesome people. If you could do me a favor, say a prayer for Andrew in Nebraska, just for well-being and good health. I would appreciate it. So, with that being said, you know, the tires actually, I think I like them a little bit more than what I thought I was going to. Let me rephrase that. I like the tires a lot. It's really tempting to want to keep them, especially for $900 with the kit and everything that I got. I still think I'm going to sell them though, just because speed rating wise, we're just not. It's just not where I want to be. These ones are rated to 99 miles an hour, and you gotta have more fun than that. So, at the track only, right? Not on the road. But with that being said, man, super excited about this. I got my 5th rim, just got all the sensors on them. Lugs look great. They're not scuffed up or marked up or anything. So now time to get home, call a buddy that's over at Discount, see what he can do for me on some tires, on some Coopers or some Toyos. Try to get an idea of what this is going to cost me out of pocket to get the switch to the tires that I want, or at least with an AT with a speed rating that I want. And I imagine it's not going to be cheap. I actually think I can get more out of these tires than I thought I was going to. So I think these tires will probably get $400, $450 out of them. They're about $180 a piece. So personally, I'm just gonna sell them for like $100 a piece. Call it good. They're like brand new tires. I mean, they still got the tits on them all over the tires. So super excited. More to come this upcoming week. That's it for now, man. Make the trip back home, get to Colorado, hang out with my girls this weekend, do whatever mama needs me to do this weekend so that when next week comes along, I can play with my truck. Got some new stuff coming in for it, got some badges coming in. Gonna see about doing a remote tune for now. Do some data logging and some other stuff that way. And just to get away from the Whipple tune, kind of get up into the higher RPM. I mean, the truck's gonna be built and ready for it, so might as well capture that other 1,000 RPM and go from there. So thanks guys, enjoy the next vid.
Howdy. So 24-hour update. Tires sold. Sold them for $400. I put them up for $450. Was hoping to get $400 out of them, so I'm excited there. Get the truck back in about 4 days now. So what I'm gonna do is gonna sell the stock takeoffs. I'll list them for $700 with the sensors, the TPMS sensors. If I get $600, $650, I don't care. I just want them out of my garage and off my truck. But right now, we're gonna go over to Discount Tire. We're gonna check out the tires that I want. We're gonna get them mounted on the rims, balanced, ready for the truck next week, and more to come.